and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Dhanush Sajanish and from Education Talks with Dhanush Sajanish. So I'm gonna make a new playlist called the Nutrition in Food and Animals. Yes, my friends, we are starting a new science series, and I am here to teach you about the nutrition in plants. Sorry for I was been out for a long time. It's almost been like 11 months, I think so. I posted another a video, so I'm here back filming videos. Sorry, I was so busy, and now I'm back with you guys. Yeah, so we're gonna make some more videos, like more educational videos. So let's get into it. So today's topic is going to be nutrition in plants. So we are going to be learning about the heterotrophic plants and the heterotrophic mode of nutrition and the autotrophic mode of nutrition. Yes, my friends, there are two modes of nutrition. One is the heterotrophic and one is the autotrophic. Autotrophic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition which organisms which make their own food. Example are plants. And heterotrophic mode of nutrition are organisms which depend on other organisms for their needs. Example is animals, humans, all of us. So that's basically the two modes of nutrition. Now is the green plants. So what do you need to become a green plant? First, you need a pigment called chlorophyll. Then you need to be you should live in rich soil which contains rich mineral content. Third, gets all the nutrients from in the soil. And fourth, it follows a food process to make their food known as photosynthesis. Okay, so guys, I have some fun questions for you. What if you do not have chlorophyll? That sounds like a pretty good question. Well, if you do not have chlorophyll, you don't have the green color or the green pigment. So basically, what will happen is the plant will eventually die, as you need green chlorophyll to absorb all the nutrients from the sunlight, and you also need to make the food. The plants needs to make food using the process of photosynthesis. So if the chlorophyll is not there, the plants would eventually die. But there are some possible ways how they could survive. Let's get into that. So they could survive by using heterotrophic mode of nutrition. You know what I just told about the heterotrophic mode of nutrition, organisms which depends on other organisms for their needs. Yes, my dear friends, there are many plants which depends on other organisms for their needs. Let's define them. So there are four types of plants which depend on other organisms for their needs. The parasitic plants, the carnivorous or insectivorous plants, the saprophytic plants, and then at last we have the symbiotic plants. Let's start with the parasitic plants, right? So the parasitic plants do not have chlorophyll. Yeah, so that's why. The main reason is that they don't have chlorophyll. The second reason is that they don't have chlorophyll, and they climb on other plants called as the host plant, and they take all the valuable nutrients from the host plant. So they also have specialized roots which penetrate they penetrate the host plant for the valuable nutrients. And fourth but not least, like in an host plant and a parasitic plant's relationship, the parasitic plant benefits, as the it usually harms the host plant. Yeah, so the examples of parasitic plants are the Cuscuta. The spelling, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, it's called Cuscuta. The spelling is right over here. Okay, the spelling is right over here. And another one is mistletoe. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, please forgive me. The spelling is again here for Cuscuta and also mistletoe. Okay, so yeah, That's one type of heterotrophic plants. The second one is the carnivorous or insectivorous plants. So plants that eat insects, yes my friends, they eat insects to fulfill the needs of nitrogen. So these plants grow on soil which has very less mineral content, especially nitrogen and phosphorus. So examples of these plants is Venus flytrap. I hope you know about this plant, as it has stiff hairs. When the insect touches the stiff hairs, it triggers the plant and shuts its mouth. Yes my friends, the Venus flytrap has a long mouth which shuts when the plant touches the stiff hairs. Yes, so like, if for example, let's just think that there's going to be an insect touching the stiff hairs. It's going to trigger and make the plant shut like this, and then it will trap the plant, and the plant wouldn't be able to escape, but the carnivorous plants will be able to fulfill the needs of nutrition. And also one more thing, all carnivorous and insectivorous plants follow both type of nutrition, heterotrophic and autotrophic. The reason behind this is that all the plants are green in color, but they grow, so they use photosynthesis, but they grow in soil which is very less in mineral content. So this is why they eat insects to fulfill the needs of nitrogen, because nitrogen is very less, and they live in bogs and soil. Okay, so that's the second type mode of heterotrophic plant. And the examples, Venus flytrap. There's also one more, the pitcher plant. Okay, so the third one is going to be, drum roll, yes, and the third one is, of course, saprophytic plants. So plants which follow the saprophytic mode of nutrition is called saprophytic plants. So the saprophytic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition which allows the plant to get absorbs all the nutrients from the dead and decaying matter. Yes my friends, it absorbs all the nutrients from the dead and decaying matter, and then they secrete digestive juices on the dead and decaying matter, which then converts it into a solution which will allow the plants to absorb the nutrients from it. Yeah. So the examples of the saprophytic plants are Indian pipe and coral roots. The last but not least, the fourth heterotrophic plant is the mode of plant is symbiotic plants. Yes, so two different kinds of organisms working together. And so let's take an example as an algae, which is an autotroph, and a fungus, which is a saprophyte. So basically, let's say a saprophytic plant. So what do they do together is that they live together in lichens. So the fungus provides minerals and water to the algae, whereas the algae in return provides food to the fungus. This mode of such a beneficially mutual relationship is called symbiosis. So it's basically, symbiotic plants have two modes of they have basically a friendship between each other, and they help each other. Yeah. So that's the four types of heterotrophic mode of nutrition and the four types of heterotrophic plants. Hello my friends. So do you ever wonder that why do farmers add nitrogenous fertilizers into the soil? Yes, the farmers add nitrogenous fertilizers into the soil, as the plants cannot absorb the nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. The farmers add nitrogenous fertilizers into the soil, so then it can be absorbed by plants, because they need to make food using photosynthesis. And when there are leguminous plants, yes my friends, leguminous plants When leguminous plants are present in the soil, the farmers do not add the nitrogenous fertilizers because the leguminous plants have like in the roots they have a bacteria called as a rhizobium, which converts the atmospheric nitrogen into nitrites into the soil, which can be absorbed by all the plants and fulfill the needs of nitrogen, and which will be able to absorb the nitrogen by all the plants, which will make the photosynthesis process happen. Can you imagine it? It is awesome indeed. So that's it for today's video. I hope you like this video, and if not and also please subscribe to my channel, please support me, please like, and please click that bell icon so you can see more of my videos when I post, just like this one. And stay tuned guys, because next video we'll have a quiz and like a test in about this video and about this topic, the nutrition in plants, okay? And after that we will do probably the nutrition in animals. So stay tuned. Goodbye.